Hello, friends. Welcome back to Learning Nails and Aesthetics. We are in the Milady Esthetics book, Chapter 8, Facial Treatments, starting on page 318. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, as well as check out my other videos. Also, I am not AI, so mistakes will be made. Let's begin. Post-service checklist. After the facial, complete the post-service procedures that were thoroughly discussed in Procedure 7-2, Post-Service Procedure, Cleanup, and Preparation for the next client. A checklist is also available for your use in Table 8-3. Be sure to record the client chart notes and write up retail sales. Then prepare the room for the next client, or clean the room in preparation for the end of the day. Table 8-3 is the post-treatment checklist. Post-facial. I'm going to go down this. It is, if you're able to look at it, that's great. If not, listen up. Post-facial, remove your gloves and wash your hands. Say goodbye to the client after the consultation. Rebook the client and make sure they have, how are you going to, wait a minute. How are you going to say goodbye to the client after the consultation and rebook them? Make sure after you've said goodbye to them. Maybe you've sent them to the receptionist who's going to rebook them? Yeah. Okay, and make sure they have taken products for at-home use. Make the client chart notes, write up retail sales, prepare the room for the next client, or carry out the end-of-the-day cleanup tasks. Wear gloves during cleaning procedures. Equipment room, clean the wax machine and turn it off at the end of the day. Clean and disinfect the steamer. Refill with distilled water. Now, if you're refilling, I wouldn't do that at the end of the day. At least I don't in my spa. So I would... It's going to depend really on your client flow. Are you open again the next day? If the place is closed the next day, I would not fill it. You don't want water sitting in it. That's why I'm pointing that out. It can grow bacteria, especially since that water is heated, hot enough to make it steam, which can kill bacteria at the same. Anyway, stagnant water, not a fan. So, if you're working for someone else, make sure what that protocol is. Okay, clean, disinfect the steamer, refill with only distilled water. Wipe and disinfect the equipment used. Clean all containers and wipe off dirty product containers with a disinfectant. Clean and disinfect all counters, sinks, surfaces, and floor mats. Supplies. Wash and disinfect brushes, spatulas, tweezers, and other multi-use implements used during the process. Clean and disinfect bowls and other multi-use items. Dry and store properly. If there's an autoclave on the premises, put multi-use implements such as tweezers in the autoclave for sterilization after every use. Remove the dirty linens and remake the table. Turn off the table warmer if used. Put the linens, towels, and sheets in the appropriate covered laundry hamper. Change the disinfectant solution to comply with state agency regulations. Remove or change the towels on the workstation tables. Put away the supplies. I would also like to point out, if you have a trash can with a foot pedal, is the best way to go with that. That is noted in several other sections of the book. Anyway, just these things pop into my head as I'm reading. Single-use items. Place soiled items such as gloves in a covered waste container. Place disposable extraction lancets in a biohazard sharps container. Check in. List the steps in a basic facial, excluding facial devices. Perform Procedure 8-5, performing the basic facial. Describe how to consult clients on home care. Home care is probably the most important factor in a successful skincare program. The key word here is program. Client participation is essential to achieve results. A program consists of a long-range plan involving home care, salon treatments, and client education. Every new client should be thoroughly consulted about the home care for their skin conditions. After the first treatment, do the following. Block out about 15 minutes to explain proper home care for the client. Subsequent visits can be reduced to 5-minute intervals. Have the client sit in the facial chair or invite them to move to a well-lit consultation area. A mirror should be provided so that they can see the conditions you will be discussing. Figure 8-33 has an esthetician speaking with a male client. Explain in simple terms the client's skin conditions, informing them of how you propose to treat the conditions. Inform them about how often treatments should be administered in the salon or spa, and very specifically explain what they should be doing at home. Set out the products you want the client to purchase and use. Explain each one and tell them in which order to use them. Make sure to have written instructions for the client to take home. Sometimes I have a Sharpie, and just adding this again, things pop into my head, and number them on the bottom, especially if they're using several products. Seems simple, but just make it as easy as you can for them to use the products. Okay, where was I? It's important to have products available for the client that you believe in and that produce results. Retailing products for clients to use at home is important to the success of your treatments and to your business. The art of recommendation. Know your client. Do they have lots of time to spend on pampering themselves, or are they strapped for time? Start by suggesting 2 basic products, such as a cleanser and a moisturizer, depending on their main concerns. Figure 8-34 shows an esthetician speaking with a male client. You can always add a new product, such as an exfoliator or eye cream, to their regimen on the next visit. Focus on providing a product that will deliver results based on their concerns. If you do not coerce them into taking home more products than they want, If you do not coerce them into taking home more products than they want, your client will be more likely to truly trust your expertise and return for another visit. They will have used what you did recommend and see the results. Check in. In your own words, describe how to consult clients on home care. Discuss variations of the basic facial. Remember that the steps of the facial procedure will vary depending on the focus of the facial. Figure 8-35 shows an esthetician with a towel on a client's face. Sometimes steam or massage is omitted. Sometimes the massage is the last step after the mask. And sometimes 2 masks are used. Massage is performed before extractions in the basic facial of this chapter to avoid stimulation that would cause further inflammation. Using massage after extractions could pose possible secondary lesions, and clients may experience breakouts. Yeah, you don't want to spread that stuff around. Other estheticians may choose to massage after the application of a mask, as some of the massage cream and oils used in the industry could lock out further product penetration and benefits from active ingredients. The procedure used depends on what you are trying to achieve. Are you trying to hydrate and calm the skin, or deep clean and stimulate it? For example, if the client needs hydrating, you may choose to omit the cleansing mask and the extractions. Be guided by your instructor. Do not be too concerned about utilizing different methods or procedures right now. As you continue your practice, you can vary the treatments you offer. activity. Discover global beauty secrets. Explore other interesting cultures and their beauty secrets. Research different facial techniques and procedures. Check out books, online sources, and professional trade journals to learn about a variety of services offered in the industry. What treatments are interesting to you? Which cultures do you want to learn more about? Be ready to share with your fellow students. For example, regions such as India and Asia have their own fascinating methods and products. The express facial. The main difference between an express facial treatment, also known as a mini facial, and a basic facial are the time and the number of steps and products. An express facial may take from 15 to 30 minutes and does not include all the steps of a full 60 to 90-minute facial. Omitted steps may include steaming, massage, or extractions. Cleansing and masks are the most important element of the express facial because they produce the most visible results in 30 minutes. Express facials may also focus on only one area of the face, such as eyes, or provide a quick exfoliation and hydration. Figure 8-36 shows a esthetician applying what appears to be a clay mask onto a client. The express facial gives clients a treatment that can be completed quickly if they are pressed for time, and can be performed with other services such as waxing, manicure, or pedicure. For men, it can be incorporated into shaving and beard care services. An express facial is also a great way to introduce the client to a beneficial service that may lead to booking for a more in-depth facial series to address specific skin concerns and conditions in an ongoing program. Mini procedure. The express facial. 1. Provide a brief consultation. Have the client fill out a consultation form and discuss their skin conditions and treatment goals. Ask them about their current skincare regimen and any medications or medical conditions that might be contraindicative to certain treatments, such as glycolic peels. Find out about their skincare concerns. The client will sign a consent form before treatment begins. Number 2, properly drape the client and wash your hands. 3, analyze the skin with a magnifying lamp. 4, perform a cleansing to remove makeup. Rinse well with 4x4 aesthetic wipes moistened with warm water. 5, perform an exfoliation or facial massage. Exfoliate and tone skin. 6, apply a mask for approximately 10 minutes. 7, remove the mask. 8, apply a moisturizer and sunscreen for daytime. 9, recommend a treatment for the client's next visit. 10, recommend initial home care products and complete the home care chart. Check-in. How does an express facial differ from a basic facial? For instance, what treatments are typically included in an express facial? And that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. I hope this was helpful to you. I appreciate you watching/listening. Also, check out my other videos and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.